Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome, everybody. It's GT Champions. It's fun. I love this job. It is round 4. We're in Brazil at Interlagos. I got my friend with me. I got racing car drivers. It's sunny. It's shiny. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day for racing. So hopefully everyone can enjoy themselves here. Interlagos, probably one of the more popular tracks out in the world. I love this track. It has got, well, technically it's got 15 corners, but I really like to call it 12 corners because it's like some of it's just bends in the road, but still super fun. 1 minute 32.3 years ago in a Lambo by Victor Frenzoni. A 132 is pretty good because I already see 2 guys on track. Someone actually is only 1/100th of a second off that fastest lap, and that was Ollie, our current champion in the pro class. So yeah, these guys have some pace in these newer cars, so it'll be a lot of fun to watch them race around Brazil. Oh, that's right. So today we are here at Interlagos. Next weekend will be an off weekend for the Nürburgring 24-hour official iRacing event, of which yours truly will be participating in our team High Prix. So I'll be driving a GT4 BMW around there for a couple hours. Man, I hope it's not at night. That track's hard. Anyway, so we'll have a break after this weekend. Drivers get a chance to spend the rest of the weekend and all next week preparing for a pretty significant event there. And then we come back and all the drivers are going to get a chance to have the run at Portland. The new track brought into iRacing just a month ago, and everyone's going to get a chance to drive on it. So it should be really interesting. We're all going to get to learn it. I've not been there personally, but I've wanted to. I almost was there last year, Pix, for the Optima Ultimate Streetcar event, but
Okay.
alas, it didn't happen. But I will get there someday. So anyway, folks, that's where we'll be at. I'm Chris. I'll be giving you some play-by-play today, along with my help from my buddy Pix. Say hello, Pix.
Hello, Chris. Hello, everyone.
He's here. Lots of fun. And Etan is probably recovering from some kind of broadcast he's been doing. He's been a busy boy for lately, so baseball keeping him busy. Till is not with us today, our chief marshal, but he is in spirit. He's got Well, he's got plans. Pix and I know what those plans are, and I'm like, okay, it's all good. I like it. Got it. You got to live life. That's for sure. So we'll be bringing you the broadcast today. It'll be a lot of fun. See, what else do we have going on here today? Well, first of all, like you said, here is the Pro Class 13 points separate Ollie from Leon. Leon's no slowpoke. And then if you look at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're all very close. This is going to be a very different race. We got 18 drivers on the track today, so there's definitely some pros and pro-ams out there. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Speaking of the pro-ams, they are also very, very close. In fact, I think there's only what's the difference between them picks on the pro-ams? 11 points between Jakob and Lucius. Lucius. Oh, I can remember how to say it now. On The Incredibles, remember Lucius was the one that could drink the water and make ice. Remember he was called Lucius when he wasn't. Never mind. Anyway,
I remember.
The Incredibles was a good set of movies. I liked
Yeah.
it. So yeah, so Lucius and Jakub are duking it out still up at the top. But look at this, Jerry Jones and Sagen Arulian, just 3 points separating the two of them. So Jerry Jones is here, and I don't see. Oh yes, Sagan's here too. So we might see a little shakeup for that third spot here in the standings. Is Lucius here? I didn't think to look. Yep, he's here. And is Jakub here? Okay, good. So all the point leaders are here to duke it out. Ah, this should be good. This is a fun track. It's a rough track. That middle sector, I like to call it the twisty bits. That's the make it or break it for these guys. It's easy to get the long runs done, but those windy corners, got to get those just right. And then if these guys work it out just right and get through the whole rest of the season, they get to have a winner's coin. So yeah, those are going to be a lot of fun. They're so much fun. And you know what, Pix? I keep thinking, why don't I have this in my pocket when I go somewhere? Because people ask me about it when I'm out, and I'm like, oh, I don't have it with me. I want to drill a little hole in it, put on my keychain, but then I worry all the paint and the enamel paint is going to wear off in my pocket, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, again, welcome to PC Systems, our one of our new sponsors. So glad that they're out there and supporting us here at GT Champions. And we do have officially, but I won't announce it yet, a series for them coming in Gran Turismo. So stay tuned for that one this summer. Origin Micro, our global sponsor out here, serving the community, serving the world. So you can go send them a message to sales@originmicro.com. Ask for Don. Tell them we sent you. They'll help you out. Yeah, if you're a reseller and you're looking for a wholesaler, these guys can do it. If you're just a person that wants to buy stuff, they can do that too. So go look them out. Luke Mansky, our series sponsor for this season. Go check him out, LukeManskyRacing.com. Thanks, Luke. Been awesome, man. Having a lot of fun. He has got a cool stuff in there. He's curating like sim racing stuff now. And well, he has been for a while, I guess. What do you mean now, Chris? Come on. Be a better sponsor lover. So he's been doing it for a while. Plus real race stuff. So if you're out in the Midwest, go give him a look-see. All right.
Now you can breathe. Now you can
Now
breathe.
I can breathe. Yeah. All right. Well, the drivers are about to start gridding up, and you guys get to experience the driver meeting once again. 71 degrees outside, not terrible. It's a bit humid, but that's fine. And it's a little bit cloudy, so the track should be pretty warm. I don't see it being I don't see rain on the forecast or anything like that. So this should be pretty good, you guys. I'm excited to see how it turns out. In fact, I'm going to do an official check of the weather, and it's a 0% chance of anything except great racing. Is that how you do it?
Let's go. Yeah. All right, you gonna go give the drivers meeting?
Yeah, you're gonna work the grid out for me.
I can do that.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, that's okay.
All right, so Ollie again on pole position, followed by John McLuhan, Andre Duna, Moritz Koenig, David Griffin, and Glenn Grondelars in pro, and our fastest qualifier in the Pro Am, Jakub Firi, followed by Finn Kuhlman. Dennis Sagan Aurelian, Jarmo Sastamoinen, Stephen Woolscroft, Rafael Rodriguez, Jerry Jones, Brian Hoskins, Mark Ketsky, who's here for the first time, Chris Rice. So 18 drivers today on the grid, pretty good grid. So shout out and thank you to all the drivers who showed up today. Also, hello to everyone watching in the chat. Say hi. Please like and subscribe and chat with us while you're watching the race. Say hi. Tell us who you're supporting. You'll have to subscribe so you can chat, but that helps us a lot, and it only costs a click to use. So please subscribe and help us out. Thank you. And Chris should be done with the drivers meeting any second. We can look at some pretty cars now.
Good luck and have a good race, guys. Wow. I'm getting good at those driver meetings picks. I'm getting through them and oh, this is going to be a good race. This is a tough track. Now, folks, I don't want you to think that you're watching a replay of the Porsche Cup, but we do have a lot of Porsches. The top 9 cars on the track right now are all Porsches. And then we've got 4 McLarens, 1 BMW, 1 Audi, and 1 Mercedes. So people like that Porsche, that's for sure. It's even the pace car for today. Look at that.
You're right.
All right. Here we go. We're going to get ready to go. Ollie's going to lead John McLuhan. Andre Duna and Moritz are going to be right behind them with David Griffin and Glenn. So it's going to be an interesting start. Turn 1 at this track, it could be bad. I don't want 2 picks, but I do have my finger on the yellow flag button because I have seen it so many times. All right, they're going to wait for the green lights. I told them, there they go. And the flag's waving. Barney is chopping that flag. Look at that. Ollie's trying to hold the inside line. Who's that up on the inside? Someone's coming all the way up. Wow, look at that. Ollie drops back. Andre just shoots up the... Where did he go? Oh, there we go. Andre just shoots right up the inside and steals that away. Look at that. Ollie drops to second. Oh, no. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, that's a yellow flag, folks. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Yellow. Wow, that was a mess. Oh, did I jinx it by having my finger next to the button? Was it my fault? I don't know.
It's fun to say.
I don't know.
It's fun to say yes, but nah, something.
Of course, it's not my fault. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I hollered out on the radio yellow to all the drivers to sort it out. Okay, this is gonna play into some strategies, but let's watch what happens here. So here's Glenn. Oh wait, no.
I don't think you got the spot before the flag, buddy.
Oh, that's Jakob. He did not need that. They were all the way at the back of the field starting.
iRacing should put him in the order he needs to be when the caution was flown. Right, so I'm teaching. Everybody's letting me by and everyone's racing. So whoever's in charge of this needs to get control of it or it's just pointless.
No.
We're trying
Yep.
to catch the pace car. That's why everybody's speeding up.
Now this is where it gets bad. There was the car that went shooting across the road. See, they trying to get out of the way, but right ahead of these guys, a car goes shooting across the racetrack. If I remember right, it was like a black car went flying across the racetrack. There he is. And he just goes tearing into one, and he bounces off and comes flying across the track. Nope, not Glenn. It was a different one. There was another one that we have to watch that again. That was there. Now watch this. You're gonna see a car flying across. Now watch the McLaren. He's gonna come sliding across in a second. Hold on a second.
Sorted out by the game once the pit stop is done. So the game will put them back whenever the yellow is thrown. That's the place in the proper order. And then when the yellow well, just keep in mind they'll all come together and the game's gonna sort it out. It's not something that we're doing. It's all handled by the sim, so let's just trust the process.
All right, folks. Sorry, just had to jump on the radio, do a little race control. We don't get too many yellow flags in our events. That one was pretty big wreck in the back, and some of the drivers are upset that they're not in the right place because of the yellow flag. But that's because they're still pacing, right? So the pace car is gonna bring everybody around. Everything's gonna get sorted out, and you just have to get through it. Let me check. What was the name again? I have to look in a different place. Okay. This must be his first run with us. Okay. Oh, what a wild start to the race. Now, this is going to play nicely into some of the drivers' hands. They're going to keep those tires nice and cool, or somewhat nice and cool. They're going to keep them up to temperature for the most part, especially as they're going through the center sectors. They're saving some fuel if they're playing their cards right and not revving the car out. And they're going to get a little bit of extra fuel. This should help if anybody is struggling with, oh, was Raphael caught up in that? I guess well, that's good. He's coming out. He's going to meet the pack right there. Oh, something's up with that. Look at that thing crab walking in front of him. I think he's just trying to make it. Oh, he was trying to make it around to the pits. Interesting. Although it could be that Raphael just said, you know what? I'll throw another splash of gas in here and put some new tires on. I mean, it's a few less laps on the tires than everyone else is going to have, right? Oh, a quick announcement, because, well, the lights are still on the pace car, so are we going around again? Okay. I mean, I guess I could shrink that, give them time to... Well, we're going to go over the start again. Well, look at Andre there on the right-hand side of your screen. He just flies up the inside. Jakub's right behind him. Look at that. Gets the spot, and... oh, look at that. Ollie was trying to hold that inside line. Couldn't quite hold it together, but he does get the run out of here. Is that David Griffin behind him pushing him? Maybe. Oh, there it is. And there's the mess. We'll just watch it unfold back there. You can see cars flying across the road. It created quite a mess there.
Quite a kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle, if you will. Yes, that's great. All right, so it looks like they're going to have one more lap after this because the lights are still on the pace car. I'm not sure why it's taking so long for it to do it, but I'm not going to clear that last lap because it's it's too late to surprise the drivers. They're all thinking they got a little bit more. All right, let's see. I'm gonna give them a quick little reminder. All right, drivers, it looks like everybody got back to the pace car. For whatever reason, it's going to do one more lap because the lights are still on. So, Andre Duna, you are leading the pack, so you will be starting the race. So when you go, everyone goes. So just keep it all single file.
Just a heads up, Chris, you can skip pace laps in the future if you need to.
Yeah, I looked down, I realized you guys were coming up out of like turn 12. I'm like, I don't want to do it in case anybody was like, just like trying to get their gloves off and getting something to drink because they saw the lights still on it. Yeah, we don't do too many yellows around here, so it's not usual for us. All right, this has been but this might be what, the second or third caution we've thrown in any GT Champions road race. Because I don't remember us having too many of these picks. Do you? Oh, picks is probably. There he is. Oh. No, I was saying, I think this might be the second or third caution in all of our events ever for road racing. I don't think we haven't had to do many. Most of the time, the drivers are in pretty good shape. I mean, we usually have a couple people like run into each other. That's racing. That's what happens. But but having to yellow flag the whole field, I think this might be third time. I think we did it once in Formula 4.
Yeah. We had a massive crash in like a couple seasons ago that we used it, but I don't think we had any last season in the Porsche Cup. And in this Porsche Cup, this is the first one. Yeah.
This isn't a Porsche Cup, but it sure looks like one.
It is now. By the way, hello to everyone in the chat. We had Chris Rice say woot woot a while ago. David Griffith also before the race. Flavia Basilescu just say hello. So hello to everyone in the chat. Tell us who you are supporting, like, and say hi.
Hello, GTs. Oh, hello there, Park. Oh, hey, I know that guy. Folks, Mr. Parquet is somebody that you're going to get to meet on Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, tomorrow. He will be joining me in the broadcast booth when we rebroadcast the Gran Turismo World Cup All-Star race at GT Champions that we will be rebroadcasting. Yours truly will be racing in the in our Gran Turismo World Cup All-Star event, and we'll be rebroadcasting that race on Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern. And Mr. Parquet, I won't say his real name because I didn't ask, but he'll be joining me in the booth to do the rebroadcast on Sunday. So it'll be a lot of fun. Welcome aboard, bud. And there we go. Andre takes off. Already pulls about a half a second, but look at that. Now we got to see, can everybody keep it together? Some of the drivers not quite catching the start as everybody goes, but it sure does make it easier to avoid a lot of craziness. So off go the leaders: Andre, Ali, Moritz, John McLuhan, and David Griffin. That's your top 5 racing there. David Griffin's, oh, he's like, I don't want Finn to get in there. Finn flashing the lights with a, hey, what'd you do that for? Oh, David Griffin now looking inside. Is that that's Moritz, right? Oh, yes, it is. You're right. Oh, no! I couldn't tell. And I don't hear any radio chatter, so I don't think David's he's not saying, hey, what'd you do that for, right? Which is good because we told them not to do stuff like that. We'll check on that in a bit, folks. Oh, right now is the bit. Let's see. This is a tough corner. Like, this is basically the first right-hander that they deal with. Mm, mm, oh, I think he was, oh, I don't know. He was on the edge right out there. That was close. I don't know. I mean, they may have touched, but I think Dave's back end was already moving around. It could just be lag.
That's net
Oh no,
code. Yeah, that's
yeah,
net
that's a
code.
net code. Dang it. We can only do so much with computers, folks. I mean, look at this, what we're doing now. I mean, so, and we complain. Oh no, what happened there? A lot of cars, saging all the way around. A couple people off the track trying to get out of the way. We'll come back and check that out. But look at this. This mid pack is friggin' tight. Look at them all together. Is that Javi right there behind Chris? It is. Wow. Yeah, I'm that chat. I'm looking at that. I see that too. Yeah, Andre's going fast. I believe Andre races open wheel cars in real life. I've seen some of his Instagrams and stuff. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I'm sure that gives people a lot of more confidence when they're racing. It'd be fun to it'll be fun to talk to him and say, what's the real difference with these? Ooh, Jakob's very close with Stephen Woolley's crap back there. See, they didn't run into each other, and they were just as close as David and John were.
Yeah.
Wow, so up the hill they go for only the second time under race speed. No, third. And yeah, they are trying to sort it all out. There's a lot of racing still going on right here. 18 drivers on the track, and it looks like only 7 or 18 drivers were started. One of them looks like Glenn is out of the race because he is gone. So I think he may have had more damage than he can handle. Brian Hoskins, he was a lap down from everybody. He had some kind of an incident, but he's still racing. So that's good. But up at the front, look at this. Moritz, Ollie, and Andre. 3, 2, 1 right there. Now we'll see just how they make it last. I think these guys should be able to go all the way to the end on tires and fuel, because those pace laps saved, what, 5 laps? Just about? Felt like 5 laps anyway. That should keep the front battle fighting pretty good. There's Lucius. He is our leader in the Pro-Am class. Chris Rise is right there in that purple and yellow Porsche. Yeah, Flavia, that was a crazy race start. I have not seen a wreck even like that for a long time with us, like a long time, which I'm glad for. That means the drivers are trying to race as clean as they can. Look at that, Jarmo and Lucius were fighting in those 2 Lambos. Now we got 3, or not Lambos. See, listen to me, Pix. Oh my gosh, those were called McLarens. 3 Porsches up front. Well, there's actually 4. But there's 3 up here battling. There's quite a distance between, like 3 seconds between 3rd and 4th. Look at that. The 2 McLarens of Jarmo and Lucius. Nose to tail on the track. There's 2 other McLarens that are out there, but oh, look at it. Look how close that is. Gotta love it. Oh, no, we saw this last time. Give some space. Oh, that's going to be really hard to go around the outside in there. I forget what that corner's called, but it's not easy making the outside work there. But if he could hold it together, whew, that camera angle made it look like he's about to chop the nose off that Porsche of Chris. Thought he was done for. In through Sector 2, which is just twisty can get through there. Actually, I was sorry, that's Sector 3. I don't know why I was thinking it was Sector 2. Because math. Up the hill we go. Still Ollie defending from Moritz. Now, I don't know if these three are just going to kind of stay in this order, right? Until the end of the race. We'll see. Andre has the wrong decals on his car. I noticed that. I have some screenshots of what to do, but we're going to release a video that shows the drivers how to get the proper decals on their cars.
Maybe he just wants to be a pro-am and win pro-am.
Maybe. He did that last season. Now he doesn't get to do that anymore. He's got to race with the big boys since he's so fast. And Parquet 713, I'm excited to have you there too. And if you want me to, you gotta. I don't even know if that's how you say his name. If it's Parquet, I would think so. Parquet or Parquet. I don't know. I know his real name, but I ain't gonna say it unless he tells me to. Look at that, Jerry Jones up the inside. Ooh! Jerry Jones and Sajin Arulian are battling for position in the championship. They're very close to each other. That's close. Look at these guys.
That's smart from Yarmo. They're not even battling for position, so that's smart from Yarmo to just, okay, go, take it.
Yeah. Look at that. Raphael's running up there in 8th position. Our biggest mover, so Chris Rise so far, 11 positions gained in the race. So Chris Rise in that Porsche we were looking at, the yellow and purple one, he's moved, actually not that one, that's a different Porsche. Who's that right behind Raphael? Oh, that is Chris Rise. Yep. So Chris Rise, is he's moved up 11 positions. Well, now 10 because Raphael just took it from... Whoa! What was that? Was that a blocking move? I looked away for just a second, and I didn't... That was a lot of moving around for both those cars. Interesting. I think I had moved over to look at the championship points to see where they were, and of course something happens. Yeah, Jerry Jones and Sajin Arulian, they're battling for that 3rd spot in the Pro-Ams. So, and Chris Rise is right behind them. So he is now Chris Rise is actually is he in front of both of them? Where is... Oh, no, they're at the back. Yeah. So Chris Rise, he's about 8 points from Jerry Jones. So if he can finish the race way up here where he is, and Jerry and Sajin are finishing back where they are, he's going to find himself a nice little bucket of points to take with him out of this race. That'll get him up there battling for that 3rd spot. But Jakub and Lucius, those two are only separated by 11 points. Yeah. Oh, that's Havel. This is... Okay, how's this going to work, you guys? Chris is like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh. No. Guys. Javi played it smart. Javi's like, nope. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. He's like, I'm going to break early. But look at that. Steven just says, I'm going to take my little McLaren. Actually, it's bigger than the Porsche, but I'm going to take my little McLaren. I'm just going to throw it up the inside of there. Make you... Whoa, he goes way outside. Wow. These guys are battling it out. And look at that. Mark Katsky is right there behind him. Just watching it. He's about to take Javi's spot from him. 2x2. This is the stuff I love, you guys. Watching these guys racing it out like this. It's a 4-car battle for 6th place. No, 7th place, I guess. Yeah. Or 8th. I don't know. Oh! What happened to Raphael? Oh, yeah, he did. We did get a marker for that. I didn't notice that until I saw us fly by him with the camera. Um, yep, this looks like the start of a race right here. These guys have got to be having fun. See, it's not always about winning. Of course, who doesn't want to win? But doing this is where the fun is. When you're just battling with other people and you're like, I don't feel like I'm just doing qualifying laps. I feel like I have to defend and I have to look in all my mirrors and keep track. And here comes David Griffin there in the back, one of the pro drivers. He and Javi are fighting it out. So Chris Rise, Pro-Am, and then 2 cars back in the black and blue one, another Pro-Am. But in front and behind and then behind again is our Pro class. So it's fun watching these guys race out together. And for those of you who are watching and are new to iRacing, or not a racer in iRacing, there are little add-ons you can run on your computer. There's some that are built in to the game where there's a relative setting that you can have, and it basically tells you who's in front and who's behind you by however many number of cars you decide to put in there. And what we've done is all of the pro drivers are running 2-digit numbers. Everybody else is running 3-digit numbers. So when they quickly glance at their relative and the car behind them is 2 or 3 numbers, they can find out right then and there. Oh, no, I saw that. I saw Javi there. I was wondering what was going to happen. Oh, Mark Katsky was somehow, well, I'm not saying he's at fault at all. I'm saying he was there, and I don't know if Javi saw him. I don't know who moved. We'll come back to that. We still got to see what happened to Rafael. Oh, he's on his own. I think he got too much on the throttle, maybe. He's just pulling over. What? I don't know why he was doing that. Okay, so watch this. So we need to see from the backside of the blue car, I think. Oh, I think Javi was just coming over, but it's hard to tell from that camera angle. But it looked like Javi was trying to move over with Chris. Oh, well, maybe not. Could you look at that one more time? Okay, I think. Oh. He was trying to keep the car. He was. I think he was understeering a little bit,
Yeah.
and he was trying to keep it straight because if you look at the track, the wall starts to turn in on you, right? And so he was trying to hold his line, and I'm sure he was just trying to avoid Chris. And I think Javi was just right there. Whoa, Chris going really wide. Here comes through one of the pro drivers. Is Mark Katsky, is he pro? I don't remember what you said. He is Pro-Am. Okay, so now David is in a Pro-Am sandwich. He just wants to get through these two. And they shouldn't fight him because they know that he's in a different class. So letting him through is fine. They're not going to lose any points in the matter. But Chris is just like, can I follow you now? Give me some of your draft. I really need some of that. I want to get this guy away from me. Oh, but the other guy's got the draft. David needs to decide who's he going to help here. Oh, it's going to be too wide, and Chris Rise holds it again. Wow, Chris keeps finding himself in that turn. Turn 4 is a toughie, guys. It's a pretty sharp. It's not a straight 90, but it's really close to one. And it's a little elongated, and you come out of that with a little too much speed sometimes, and you're like, oh no. But yeah, Chris finds himself in that turn quite a bit, defending. Now he's got Finn Coleman behind him. Oh, never mind. Well, he's got the outside for the next left-hander, so he should be able to keep it together. Oh, he squeezes him out there. Says, you're gonna have to stay out here. Oh, yeah, let's go. This is racing, you guys. So much fun. Oh! Yeah, there's Finn right there. Look at him. He's cracking his neck. He's like, I got this. I got this. I like that camera angle, and he's got that cut top wheel so that you can see his face over it, just barely. We see you, Finn. Don't be watching the camera. You just focus on driving. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he does. There he is. Andre Duna, he's leading the group. Just under a second. It's not like Ollie and Moritz are just letting him walk away. They're very close. Those top three are only separated by about a second and a half. But Andre having a pretty good race now. Remember, he is a pro driver. He just got the wrong color on there. And clearly, this is the reason why. Because he finds himself up there all the time. And you know what he said to me? He's like, I don't drive GT-style cars very often. I mostly drive open-wheel cars. Clearly, the race etiquette and the race talent can transfer from one car style to the other. This is an interesting pit lane entrance here where the drivers are allowed to cut all the way through that. They just better hope nobody's actually slowed down in there when they're coming around the corner. There's plenty of room to see, so. Look at that. He's trying to get that 1 second gap. It's just Ollie won't let him have it. He just won't let him get to that actual one. I'm pretty impressed with Ollie and his age and how much talent there is in there. You know what I mean? Some of these young kids, man, I'm telling you, they make us old guys look just ridiculous. Get out of the way, Boomer. You don't got reflexes. What are they gonna call people that are my age now when I'm old? Because I'm not a baby boomer. What are they gonna call me?
No idea.
Get out of the way, you Gen Xer. You can't drive. I don't know. I don't even much care about the generation names. People put too much stock in that. I just care about how you race, how nice you are to other people, how respectful you are. That's all that matters.
No, yeah, but there are some instances where it matters because there are some difference influenced by technology, by political environment.
Sure, yeah.
So they have to be. It's okay that they exist, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just, are you old or not? And we are.
And we are? That's awesome. I had been wondering what it was gonna like to be the old guy, and pretty much now most of the things I'm doing, I'm the old guy now. And I like to think that I learned from my masters growing up that were the old guys. There's a guy I remember, his name was Lee Caton. He passed years and years ago, like a couple decades ago. I think he passed like 20 years ago. But if anybody knows what my nickname is, Presidio Dog. That's my PlayStation handle. It's kind of what I go by. And I worked at the Presidio in San Francisco doing telephone stuff. You know, working on the wiring, hooking up phones, and all the stuff in the ground. I mean, it was like the largest national park ever, and it was run by the Army. But there's just 1,000 buildings on there. It was a huge like Army base, right? And me and Lee Caton, our job was making all that stuff work. And you know, we had to work with the park police department, make sure that their phones worked everywhere, just all that stuff. Well, Lee was this old guy, but he had so many cool sayings and so many things he taught me growing up, and I still think about him all the time when I'm working. I think about what would Lee do in this situation.
Okay.
Just a cool guy. A cool guy. He taught me how to climb a telephone pole, and I almost died.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I thought I was gonna die. I don't know if you've ever. Oh, look at that! Where'd that car go? Where'd he go? Did he really send it and hold it in there? That's Sajin, right? Yeah, Sajin and Chris. I want to see that overtake from the. Whoa! No! No! I want to go see that overtake into turn 1 because there was something about that. Yeah. Sage and Aurelian has a tough time getting through races at times. He had a pretty clean race last week. Look at that. He dove way in there. Chris Rise, I think, outbroke himself. He left the inside way open. Ooh. There may have been some contact there as far as the lag. Wow, look at this. They're close. Now here's where we're going to see what happens. They're side by side. Chris is there. Oh, I don't know. He left room, but very. No, yeah, let's watch again. So let's see. Out to the edge. Oh, yeah. That was close. Oh, okay. Well, the stewards will be reviewing that one, I'm certain. We'll be keeping an eye on that one. What lap are we on? Okay. I'm sure we'll see a report filed. If not, we'll take care of that. We only had one report filed last race, which was pretty good. And it was filed by me. It wasn't another driver. So, wow, Chris is doing it again. Chris and, wait. Is that Chris? It is. He got his bumper back. The bumper fairies let him have it back. Who's that right behind him? Is that Chris? Wait. Is that Javi Sierra back there? No. Oh, that's Brian Hoskins. Okay. I was trying to figure out who is that right behind him. There he is. I wonder if something. Okay, I wonder if something happened to him. I'm glad he's back. Wow. You know what's really going to be tough is figuring out the stewarding on that yellow flag incident. That was a lot of cars. Essentially, we have to find out what started what, right? Like, because everyone's going to say this guy and this guy and this guy hit me. Like, I'm not. Well, sure, you got hit by like 9 guys, but like we have to figure it out. Drivers can be temperamental creatures, right? They're competitive, or they wouldn't be doing something like this. And sometimes the care and feeding of the drivers is something that has to happen, and you have to keep them in control. They sometimes get a little overexcited. We wouldn't know anything about that, would we, Pix?
Yeah.
Ooh, Chris underneath. Wow, look at that. Goes underneath Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones and I are going to be driving one of the cars in the Nürburgring 24 next weekend. We're sharing one of the cars, so we're going to be team driving together. That'll be fun. Me, him. Oh, Steven. Whoa. I was going to say, didn't look like Chris was pushing him or anything. So, me. Yep. Oh, I do. Let's see. Flavia. No. You're younger than my oldest kid, so, and you're not old. When you get to like 45, that's when you start feeling like, okay, I'm old. Right? If we live long enough, we will also be old one day. That's true. That's true. Damage, no, is not turned off. Mr. Bearded Kraken. Damage is on. Believe me, we've seen it. It's definitely on. Most of those guys had to pit and get repairs done. But what we do have is all of the drivers get one fast repair. You know, just so stuff like that happens, they can at least get back out there and have some fun. like I said, care and feeding of the drivers. If everybody got wrecked on the first lap and left, nobody would come back and race anymore. So sometimes, not nobody, but people who are less dedicated, maybe? Is that a right way to say that, Pix? I guess. Okay, Sajin was in the pits. What was he doing there? Oh, we are halfway through the race. Oh, maybe. You're right. David Griffin's moved up to 6th. He's lost a few spots during the race. Uh-oh, what happened to Ollie? Oh. I think Ollie's trying to use all of the track and then a little bit extra. I guess he was testing to see if the grass has more grip. So we'll see. David's all by himself. Does he have his camera on? Do we have I don't know if he has it on. Oh, okay. Some of the drivers have cameras, and it's fun to show the cars and their cameras. Yeah, Flavia says my back is 40 sometimes. Don't even try to talk to me about backs. Oh my gosh. My back has felt 50 years old since I was 25. Yeah. I think did I ever tell you, Pix? I was rear-ended at a stoplight in my work vehicle, and the car behind me was doing like 60 miles an hour when they hit my van.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yep. Smashed me into the car in front of me and that car in front of them. And yeah, it's rough. And I've had back problems all my life since then. I don't have back problems anymore, though. I had a surgery that took out the broken piece, and
okay.
I haven't had those leg spasms and legs on fire anymore since. But I am just too fat. My back's just like, stop it. You need to. I'm not supposed to carry around this much stuff. That's why I sit all the time. I try to convince my back, hey, I'm just sitting. It's better, right? Right? I don't think that's right at all. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, folks. Hey, make sure to share this out on your socials. We find more people to come and watch the racing. We still have 17 cars out of 18 on track. We're missing about 15 cars. So we'll see if we can get some more of the drivers back. We have an off weekend with Nürburgring coming up next week. So everyone will come back and get to race at Portland. That'll be fun. Speaking of fun, look at these two. Woo! Easy, boys. That's Mark and Finn, right? Yep. Oh, Mark's just like, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do stuff. He's going on the brake. He's going on the brakes. Don't touch. Oh, look at that smooth operator. He's just blinking like, whatever. I got this. I'm not concerned about you. But Finn is just like, I'm gonna get around you at some point. That's the thing about racing, and that I love is the driver behind. They're the one in the catbird seat, right? I don't know where that phrase comes from, but I don't know where half the phrases come from. But all he has to do is apply pressure, right? And make the driver in front be looking in his mirrors instead of looking at the road, and he'll outbrake himself, or he won't turn it quite right, and then you take advantage. So that's what the following driver does. If you're the lead driver, the idea is to pretend the guy's not there until your spotter tells you he's there. Right? Because if you take your eyes off the road, you're in trouble. All right, now, here we go. Finn in the slipstream. I don't think he's going to make any moves. Yeah, he's just going to stay outside. He wants the best angle. Save tires. Get that apex. Oh, nice. Get the next one. Also nice. Roll it out there. Perfect. Woo, these two. Look at that. He rolls it way out there to try to keep his momentum up. Wow. Right there. Well, the guy's wing in front is telling him what to do. Full send it, man. Full send it. So Finn's just like, okay, I'll do it. Oh, I'm so excited for the race this afternoon picks. Like, mostly because I was like, I expected to get into our practice lobby, and there's just like 2 guys in there that I know I have more pace than. But the rest of the guys, I was practicing with them, and we were gonna do a practice race. We did the practice qualifier and race, and I had pole out of all of our team drivers that were going to participate in it. And then I got away from them at the beginning of the race, and then realized I was on the soft tires. They all started on the mediums. I was like, I need to make more use of these tires. I need to get more pace with these tires. But it's gonna be so much fun. We're in the 2020 AMG,
Okay.
so it's a fun car. Wow, look at these 2. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Ugh. Come on. Pix, my little kitty is outside my office door, pushing on it, making it jiggle and meowing at me. He wants to come hang out with me. I'm like, no, you don't get to be here while I'm doing this. So Lucius running 5th on the track. He's gained 4 positions right now and is leading the charge in the Pro-Am class. So that's pretty cool. Where's Jakob? Is he still... Oh, he's a lap down. Or is he even racing? I think he retired. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. That is going to give Lucius the lead of the Pro-Am championship.
Yeah, he might get some points because he did half the distance, but yeah, not max points is gonna hurt him.
If he did half the distance, then yeah, I don't know how many laps did he complete. 17. Okay. What lap are we on now? Oh,
25.
yeah. So if we go over 34 laps, then he won't get points. So
Yeah.
maybe he's praying that there's another caution to slow them down. So, which there won't be. There's not enough cars that close to each other to do that. So. Okay, so Mark Katsky just went in the pits?
Yeah, maybe a drive-through. Yeah, it's a drive-through.
Oh, it is. That's sucky. What a shame. I mean, it's fun watching the drivers go. Mark Katsky, I'm just gonna check a different screen to see. Oh, it does show 17 incident points. And oh, there's one person that's really close too. Chris Rise is at 15 according to the sim. So he's gonna have to be careful. 2 more or 1 more and he's gonna get a drive-through. So I bet you Chris Rise is driving around, tiptoeing around the track right now. Where's he running at now? Chris Rise is running in 12th on the track. Where is that in his... He's 6th, okay. Remember when he had 11 spots gained? Now he's down to only 6, so those couple of incidents didn't help. But look at it, he's got plenty of clear track in front and behind him. So what he has to do now is drive his car, and I guarantee you his pace is slower. Because he was running 134s, and now he's running 136s. Whoa! So yeah. That's tough. It's tough sitting there on that bubble, waiting for that first one to hit, you know? Oh, he just got 16. I think he just got black flagged. Oh no, so Chris Rise now is gonna have to serve a drive-through. That's not great for him. He's battling with Sajin and Jerry Jones for those top spots, but now he's gonna get a drive-through. Jerry Jones is gonna get around him. That's good news for Jerry Jones, a little bit more gap, because they're only separated by 3 points in the championship. Now, isn't this interesting? For a while, Ollie just sat back there and kept himself some space to Andre. And now he's half a second away. Moritz is... Yeah, look at that. So you can see Ollie's picked up the pace the last 3 laps. He's like, it's time. I've got 13 minutes left, right? And so I've got to I got to get in there and start making some moves, putting some pressure on. And that's a good way to do it right there. Stick your nose all the way to the back end of the car. Now, let's see. Andre's running with 10 incident points, and Ollie is 10 also. So, that being said, it should be easy enough for them to get through all of this. Oh, uh-oh. Lucius? Yeah, he did. There's one more person out there with 14, and that's Brian Hoskins, but he is the first car a lap down. He's running with 14. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Oh, in the Pro-Am. Sorry. Okay. I was confused. So let's see. The 2 leaders, Lucius and Steven, both in the McLarens. That's an interesting scenario with all these people in the Porsches. Starting to get dark out on the race course. Let me look. It is 5. No, it's 1:12 in the afternoon.
Then it's clouds.
Yeah, it's clouds. I'll check the weather. I don't see anything coming. It's all good. Now, I don't know if anybody's noticed this or if the drivers have even paid any attention whatsoever, but every race this season is starting at the exact same time of day. All of the sessions open at 11 a.m. track time, and the races start at 12 p.m. track time. So they're always starting at the same time every single day that we do these races. So, yes, he is getting closer. They're almost one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't start that now. That gives me so many anxious vibes. I remember a couple of times racing in Gran Turismo where I'm racing for 2 laps at the end of an hour or 2 hour long race, and then you just get disconnected. You're like, what? It's so frustrating, especially if you're winning the race. All right, so Javi, and right in front of him is Mark Katsky. Oh, Pix, it's going to be a busy stewarding week. Good thing that we have a whole extra weekend to get through it.
Yep. Yeah.
Somebody's going to get lynched after that yellow flag incident. Everyone's going to be trying to. I guarantee you, when this is over, everyone's going back to the replays and trying to figure out who started the mess, right? Who started this whole thing? And everyone's going to start getting upset. Oh, I hope not. Uh-oh, Brian Hoskins is now sitting at 15 incident points. Moritz is at 13, and both Andre and Ollie have gained 2 more in their little battle. They're both at 12 now. You get when you get 15. If you hit 16, you're getting a drive-through. So I'm sure plenty of these people are like trying to keep it together. I'm liking this battle. 2 Porsches up front, 2 McLarens up front of their class battling. This is fun. Oh yeah, I keep moving away to that. I'm sorry, folks. I try to pay more attention. The similar start times are on purpose, yes. Part of it is just, I'm a guy that the more things stay the same, the less mistakes I make. Right? So I have a little sheet and it just says all the races start. This is when I put all the times in, so I'm never going to screw it up. I did one where I did it and then I forgot to change the box that says start now. And then I've bought a whole session for 2 hours and no one's going to be there because it's the wrong day. Or I am using the proper month and day for the track. So right now the track time and the track date in the sim matches today's date. All the tracks do that, but I always just start them at the same time of the day. We don't typically do night races in these unless we're on a track that kind of is made for that, like Daytona. We'll do it for Laguna or something like that, but not generally here because we want you folks to be able to see everything and have a good time watching the races too. And sometimes you go to Le Mans and it's just dark and all we get to see is cars drive by with headlights. And sometimes they have side marker lights, but that's about all you see. You don't get to see the real battles happening because it's just like two lovers in the night, you know? I know that sounded weird. It sounded weird even when I said it, folks, so don't. All right, we are down to just 7 minutes and 10 seconds of racing left to do. There's only a few laps left. These drivers need to make something happen. And the gap right now, but up at the lead is only half a second still. So, oh, and lap traffic. Lap traffic always plays a nice little role in the leaders on the last few laps, doesn't it? Not that Raphael wants to be there, but he'll be getting blue flags right now, being told that they're there. And once they get right near him, I'm sure he'll just move out of the way. Although it's going to be a tough area to do that in sectors 3 because yep, I saw that or I heard that. Mr. John McLuhan is asking someone to let him by. And I think there was a incident. I think it was Sajin, maybe? Because I did see just, it says Sajin crashed. Yep. I'm going to keep an eye on this here. All in all, this has been a pretty good race. Oh, wait, look at this. Now, David's pro class. He's not fighting these guys. But he could play a role in how these two end things. Right? So... Did on... Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the interval for the leaders, and it says it's 4.5 seconds, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. It's like, my brain is not processing it right. I'm like, they're right next to each other. They're separated by, like, very little. Oh, I wonder when Ollie's gonna make them. I don't like that blinky stuff. I wonder when Ollie's gonna make the move. Look at the two fastest guys on track. One's a black car, one's a white car. That's it. They put the decals on them, and those two are racing. Do I need to make a livery for these guys so they can have? No, I'm just kidding.
Andre has his livery. I don't know why he's white today.
Interesting. Now, let's see where I'm just gonna quickly run over to my championship points. So, Andre is currently running. He is running 6th in the championship. Now, granted, drivers that have shown up every race, they're gonna lose one of those races when we do a drop round, which will be after round 6. Because you can't drop. Well, you can't drop the last round. I got to go back and look. I keep forgetting which one we did that to. I think it's this one. You can't drop the last 2 rounds. So you can only drop the first 6. One of the first 6. So some of the drivers have had their rounds dropped already. Wow. All right. So let's see. Andre. Okay. So actually, Andre and Ollie have both already used a drop round. Both of them had a DNF. in a race. So that means the only one that hasn't is Javi. Of the pro class, Javi's the only driver up in the top that has not had a drop round. So it's going to happen. It's a good spot to do it. Nope, he says, I'll think better of that. I'll wait because I only have one lap left after this. And the last thing you want to do is be the guy being chased on the last lap. So they'll come. I think they might have. Let's see, where are they? Halfway. It's going to be close. They're running 130s. So we'll see if they get the white flag. I think they'll have 2 laps left. Andre comes across. They're going to definitely have another 2 laps. Because they'll come around one more time. Look at Andre's been up front the whole of the race. He took that overtake right there in turn 1 at the start of the race. Made that push right up the inside. It was a great move. It really, really was. And he got that spot, and he's held it the entirety of this race. It's pretty good. What are you going to do, Lucius?
What's David gonna do?
David just needs to stay where he is and not mess up their race. That's what he needs to do. Because those two are battling for championship points in their class, and David's not going to catch anybody by passing them.
Mm-hmm.
Not this late, anyway. Let's see, Stephen Woolscroft is running in second to last in the Pro-Am Championship. Lucius is running second in the championship. So it's gonna be a great finish for Stephen. He's gonna want those points, right? He already have a drop round, and he didn't race last race.
Lucius went very wide there, so
yeah.
yeah.
I try to keep people, just so people know. Okay, I'll turn away. It's the end of the race. I got to focus on this. Here we go. Now it's happening. Ollie knows he's got to make this happen on this lap because this race is over for these two at the end of this lap. What is Andre going to do? Going in. Nope. He is right on him, though. Look at this. Okay, Andres felt a little bit of pressure all race, but now he's getting the full amount of pressure that Ollie could give him. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out because Ollie's the aggressor here, right? He's the attacker. He's got to play it smart. He can't screw this up. He's only got 3 more corners, this one and 2 more where he can do something, and then he better be right there for the final corner.
Man, we have to battle for both the leads.
I know. We need split screen somehow, Pix. I don't know how we do that. Oh, Andre goes really wide. Look at that. Wow. Yep, they didn't touch. Andre got caught looking.
Yep.
And now we're going to see it. Look at that. So Ollie's going to come home with the win. Yep, checkered flag for Ollie. Nice job, dude. He waits till the last second. Uh-oh, something happened. David Griffin slipped in between Steven and Lucius. But look at that, 1, 2, 3. So that's Ollie, Andre, and Moritz comes home in third. Jean McClune will come home in fourth. Jarmo is going to come home in 5th position. Way to go, Jarmo. But there we go. Stephen Woolscroft, his first race, finished on the podium in 3rd. This time he's going to come home with the win, unless he ran out of gas. Jarmo's going to come home 5th in the pro class in his McLaren. Nice. And here they come. Stephen Woolscroft's going to get it. Nice job. Way to go. Lucius comes home in 2nd. Finn will come home in 3rd and get that spot, so that's good. My, oh my, Pix. Well, I would
Your
say
mic's breaking up, whoever that was.
okay. I got a special question from Pix, and I'm not telling you all what he asked me. So there, haha. You didn't get to but that was a good race. A few little. Well, I see two people that gained the most positions in the race. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one. Interesting. Well, what we need to do is go find ourselves some folks to talk to in our interview room. Let me go gather them up, or do you want to go gather them up while I share the results? Or do you want me to do it? I think that's it for this one. That's fine by me. Yeah, that works. So Ollie comes home, last lap, second to last corner. Well, technically like fifth to last corner because of the bends in the road, but the very last hard corner, and Andre makes a mistake and goes out wide, and Ollie just puts it up underneath, comes home with the W. Andre Duna comes home in second. Uh, Moritz comes home in third. Nice job. John McLuhan in fourth. Jarmo comes home in fifth. So your top five on the track, all pro drivers, which might be one of the first times that we've had that, because we've been having these pro-am drivers like Steven and Lucius showing up there in the podium places from the pro-am class. So uh, then Finn comes home in ninth with Jerry Jones, Javi, Mark, Chris Rise, and Brian Hoskins to 14th, Sajan in 15th. And unfortunately for Raphael, something happened. We saw him parked on the track. He went a few laps down there. 16th position. Jakub is 19 laps down. How many total laps did we do? We did 36 laps, right? So as long as you got to whatever half that is, 18 laps. Yeah, he didn't make it. So Jakub and Glenn, that'll be a DNF for those two at the end. But there, we have people here. Yay for the peoples. So Stephen Woolley's Craft, way to go, dude. Are you there, bud? I thought I heard him. Steven's. Yeah, I'm trying to. We'll see if might have to give him a minute to get his mic working, because I see him keying up, like lighting up, but I don't hear what he's saying. Maybe we'll. I guess maybe we can start with. We'll give him a second. Steven, go ahead and work that out. Oh, let's see if that worked. Steven, are you there? All right, we'll give him a second to work that out. We'll see if Ollie is available. Ollie, you got your mic on?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you played that perfectly all race long. It's the black car and the white car, like the yin and the yang, right? All race long, and keeping the pressure on them all the way until that very last turn 11 or
Yeah,
whatever
do you
it
mind
is.
making a squash?
Oh, there's Steven. Okay, we'll come back to you, Steven.
Sure.
But yeah, Ollie, you chased him down, you put the pressure on those last few laps, and Andre just makes that mistake on the final corner. You're like, thank you very much. Was that the plan the whole time? Stay there?
Yeah. I just try to keep the pressure on the whole race, hoping he would do a mistake. And yeah, just came down to that final corner and won the race.
Yeah, not too bad, man. That's a good way to finish your race. Not having to like bang bumpers together and hit the sides of each other trying to get a pass done, you know?
Stay there. Yeah. I just try to keep the pressure on the whole race, hoping he would do a mistake.
So
And yeah, just
sorry
came down
about
to
that.
that final
Needed
corner.
to mute Steven there really quick. He was getting some
Won
feedback.
the race.
You still there, Ollie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too bad, man.
Okay.
That's a good.
How was Andre's pace compared to what you think you could do? Was he making you earn it? Did you really have to push to keep up with him?
Yeah, I had to push a lot. I had to like change my line a little bit. Fronts were overheating, and I was like using my own line a lot. So just tried to copy his line, and then started improving my pace over the course of laps. Then he made a little bit of mistakes, caught up, and just kept the pressure on. Yeah.
Yep. That's the way it goes. How'd those tires feel at the end of the race?
I mean, I was trying to like observe them a little bit more, trying to cool them down, and the last lap they didn't feel the best. They didn't feel the worst because like in the middle of the race it felt quite bad because losing a little bit of time, like 2 tenths, 3 tenths a lap, and then yeah.
Yeah, those tires came back around for you. I kind of figured you're riding around in that dirty air for the entirety of the lap, and that just gives you a little bit more scrubbing of those tires. They heat up a little bit more. And I noticed that you kind of laid back for a while. For probably about 15 minutes, you just kind of set back just outside the 1 second mark. Was that on purpose just to give yourself a little cleaner air, or was
No,
that when you were struggling
I
on the
think
tires?
yeah, that's when I was struggling on tires a lot, and yeah, I just went back to I think it was like 1.3 seconds, and then I caught back.
Yep. Smart moving, smart driving, man. Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, and I forgot I owe you something. There we go. We were gonna talk to Steven first, but now we're gonna say thanks to you. Good job and congratulations. Any shout outs before we let you go?
Uh, yeah, shout out to Andre. He just had a great start. Caught me off guard on the inside at the start, and he got the fastest lap as well, I think. And yeah, just everyone made the race harder for me. So shout out to him.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Hey, Steven, are you there now? Oh, let me unmute him because we were we were hearing some background noise, but now I got him unmuted. Steven, buddy, are you there? Yeah, he's muted now. Steven, if you can unmute yourself, well, while we're waiting for that, we can watch.
I'm here, yeah.
There
Hi.
he is. There's that.
Well, I
There's
can't
that
hear
move.
you. I never expected to win anything, so I didn't work out how to use the chat in Discord.
Hey, that's good. That just means you're trying hard, right? So that was a fun race. How did it go for you? Besides the win, of course.
Let me unmute him because we were we were hearing some background noise, but now I got him unmuted. Steven, buddy, are you there?
I think so. Can you hear me?
I think what's happening is Stevens can't hear us in the chat, so he's waiting for the audio to come through on the YouTube.
I was.
While we're waiting for that, I'm here. Yep. There he is.
Okay, I think this isn't gonna work out. So well, okay, so we'll just Steven, well, hopefully we can catch you next time around.
That's
and
good. That just means you're trying
we'll have
hard,
a little
right?
chat with you.
So
sounds like he's going to be up there racing with people more often, so he can get his microphone and stuff worked out, or his headset. But he had a good race too. All right, well, picks, that was fun. All right, wait. Oh, here, let me unmute him. I muted him because we kept hearing ourselves in the background.
Waiting for the audio to come through on the YouTube.
That's
I can.
Yep, that's why. Okay. So let's just do this picks. We'll just move on and okay, I'll try. Let me do it. All right, Steven, go ahead. Let's see if he can hear us. Yep. I'm trying to be patient. Okay. Yep. Congratulations, man. All right. Well, Steven did it. He came through and he didn't get it he didn't get it easily. That's for sure. Lucius was giving him a lot of pressure, and somewhere Lucius made a mistake and David took the spot from him. And yeah, that's a good race though. There's a lot of good battles.
That was a great battle from them, and Stephen, he's been doing a bunch of races with us, and it's really cool to see him get the win, especially with Lucius, who has been just on a different pace with all the Pro-Am guys, and Lucius just showed that he was right there, about to get the spot back, but David got him a little bit involved in the battle, and then that let Stephen get some air between him and Lucius and get the win. So congrats, Stephen.
Yep, good job, Stephen. Way to go. Oh, what a race. All right, well, now the drivers can grab whatever car they're planning to and start preparing for the Nürburgring 24-hour for next weekend in the official iRacing races. So we won't be here next weekend, people. We will be here the following weekend, and when we come back, we'll be in Portland International Raceway. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to go week after week after week. We're going to hit Algarve, Watkins Glen, and we're going to finish off at Spa, which happens to be the weekend before the official 24-hour Spa race for iRacing. So it's perfect. Drivers will get a chance to get that track time. And they'll get a whole hour of just racing around on in traffic to get a good feel for it. So be back here June 14th. Make sure you hit the little bell so that you know when we go live next in 2 weeks from today. And thanks for coming by. That was a lot of fun. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Luke Mansky, Origin Micro, and PC Systems. Luke Mansky is our official series sponsor for this season. So big shout out to them. Thank you, Luke, for joining with us and being a part of everything. It's awesome. PC Systems, who is one of our newer sponsors. They're out here, helping us out, helping things grow. And we do have a Gran Turismo series starting soon. And I'm actually interviewing the new broadcaster for that series. So that'll be a lot of fun. And of course, our global sponsor, Origin Micro. Go check them out. You can go to originmicro.com. They service both retail and resellers. So and I know something, I can't say it, but something big is happening for Origin Micro that is going to give them even bigger discounts with one of their suppliers. So definitely go check them out if you're in the IT world, because they got pretty much everything you'll need there. Whew. There we go. Awesome. Well, thanks, Pix. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of battles, and battle for the overall win, battle for Pro-Am win. Lots of drivers, so thank you to everyone that showed up. And hopefully we'll see everyone for Portland in a couple of weeks.
Yep, should be a lot of fun. All right, folks. Well, thanks. I'm Chris. That's Pix. Aton's out there. Thank you, sir. And Till, look forward to seeing you back soon. Thanks for coming. We'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Have a great weekend.
And good luck, everyone. The 24 hours of the Nürburgring. Good luck and bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.